Hello there, Michelle here, and I'm back with my second post as guest designer for the greeting farm. Today I'll be using this stamp set, really cute. It's called the Cuddly Thanks and it's one of the smaller clear stamp sets. So to start off with, I have a panel of white cardstock that I've cut using a stitched rectangle die. And I'm inking up the fox image with the Memento Tuxedo black ink. And I want to have a kind of him sitting on a log that's in the set, so I'm stamping him a little bit higher up and then I'm going to stamp him out again onto some mask paper. So just stamping that down, and then I'm going to fussy cut out. And when I fussy cut images that I'm masking, I tend to try and cut quite far into the lines of the image, just so that there's no kind of halo around it. So I've cut that out, and then I'm just removing the backing, and then I'm going to place that down over the image that's stamped. I'm now taking that log image and I'm just inking that up again with the Memento Tuxedo black ink. And then I'm just going to stamp that down. And then I can remove the mask and it looks like the fox is laying on top of the log. Next, I've taken the sentiment from the set that reads "Thanks so much," and I'm inking that up with the same ink, and then I'm going to stamp that in the top right hand corner. I'm then going to take a Copic multi-liner and just go over any of the image that hasn't stamped as well as I'd liked. And then I'm going to colour the image with some Copic markers. I'm in general going from my darkest colour to my lightest colour, and then I tend to add in a little bit more dark colour at the end. All of the colours are on the screen and the caps on the screen, but I will have them all listed on my blog. So as you can see, I have sped this portion up. I'm going to play some music and then you can watch while I colour. So once I'd finished colouring in the image, I then set it aside to dry. And here I have a piece of white cardstock that is cut to 5.5 inches by 8.5 inches. And I'm using my Martha Stewart scoreboard. This is the mini version. And I've scored it at 4.25. And then I'm just using my bone folder there just to crease down the edge. So that is an American A size 2 card base. I've now got a bit of fun foam. This is fun foam sheet, and I'm just adding some tape onto the back of it. This is double-sided tape, so I can just cut portions off and then stick that down. I'm going to stick that down on both sides. I find this tape sticks really well with using this foam sheet. And then I can just remove the backings. I use a pair of tweezers just to help me out. And then I can stick that onto the back of the panel. I'm then going to remove the backings off of the other side, and then I can stick that down onto my card base. So I'm just pressing the panel down really well onto the card base, and then I'm going to add some black glaze pen onto the fox's nose. While I was colouring it in, I thought that I would keep it a light colour, but in the end I decided to use this glaze pen just to finish it off. And that's the card finished for today. As you can see, I kept the card very plain and simple because I wanted to keep the image and the colouring the focus of the card. Links to all the products that I use will be in the description bar on YouTube and also on my blog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.